Oh my god.
Look at my fucking camera, it's fucked! I'll just stand on the cat's jumper and he won't know until he goes to watch the video later. Just meet up with the cap. I'm always the designated driver, park the boat, just to keep the cap's feet dry, you know, things I do. Yeah. Eloquently standing like that, aren't you? You have a go at me for my hands. Look at the way you're fucking standing.
I'm waiting all day, I thought you'd gone home.
Ah, car park's full. Oh, tally ho, Captain. Tally ho. We think we got a small boat.
I was found here. You come around here. I was found here. You come around here.
That's a decent one.
You want to lean over and grab it?
Oh, I do actually. You can give that a crack.
Yep. Oh my god.
Look at my fucking camera.
That's a good size squid though. It's saturated. You were just getting a hit on your one then.
Hang on a second. Good morning, Finding Joe crew, and welcome to another episode. Another, can I say that again? Another episode of Finding Joe. For 2021, it's our first episode for 2021.
Yep.
And it's already started off with a bang.
Yep.
Two, we will say massive squids,
Yeah.
because we don't catch a lot of big squid. And I don't really catch any squid whatsoever at this point in time.
I don't know if you squid.
The cap has certainly made a mess of the lens this morning. It just spat straight at me, straight in the guts, straight at the lens. It was dripping like Julius's frothing mouth. If you're not familiar with Julius, Julius is a Great Dane by the great electrician Andy. Oh, Andy Cotto, if you're out there, g'day mate, how you going? My name is Muffin Man and I'm joined by His Magnificence, the Captain.
You don't even have to tell him.
Now I'm probably shining that straight in the light.
Oh, just glowing by.
It's glowing. We're probably pointing in the wrong direction, but it doesn't
Look at these
matter.
savages.
Look at these savages. Oh, they're in a savage.
Yank it by hand.
By hand, that's what we're doing at the moment.
That's why I mentioned it.
Sneaky little squid there, mate.
I know.
Fucking just in
Dastardly.
the background, didn't say nothing.
Well, I wasn't sure, to be honest. To be fair, I didn't know. Just another casual beast.
They are.
They're good size squid here, I'll give them that.
Good sized squid, really, aren't they?
Oh yes.
Really?
Thank you.
Well, you sort of caught that on the slide, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I just felt heavy. It did nothing. Did absolutely nothing at the start.
Yeah.
I said, oh well, maybe I'm just jagged on a bit of weed. It just felt heavy.
Yeah, I can hear a bit of anchor going. You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of when you go to the pokies.
Oh yeah.
And someone sits there for ages on the pokey machine. As soon as they leave, you hop on, bang.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping here today.
I'm not a gambler or endorse gambling. That's not Captain.
No, well, I'm not endorsing gambling, but what we're saying, well, what I'm saying is that maybe everyone leaves, we just stay here and slide straight in that spot. Cap's fighting a
fucking whale.
absolute beast.
Beast.
There he is. Here he comes. It's not too bad in the hold him down. That's underneath. Yeah, that's it.
There we go. I have it in that hand, just so people at home over around there just relaxing. Just a
I
little
wonder
bit
if that wind's going to cause an issue. Probably.
Oh, it's subtitled.
Subtitle, yeah.
Just
Just down low like that. Just there. Oh! Nice. Put him out of his misery straight away. Well, that's one for me. Look how small he is. I'd just like to say that today is one of those days where you've got to absolutely really just work it. You can't just expect to rock up for an hour and expect fish to bite and then nick off like a few of the other boats in the area have done this morning. Cap and I got here at about 7 o'clock this morning, just right on the tide, the top of the tide. And at the moment we're fishing the whole tide through till about 1 p.m. I think is the low tide. And in that time we've spent the last 4 hours just drifting, going back on the mark, drifting across, casting out, and haven't had much luck. And so we decided to anchor up and put out a burley block, and so far it's been quite successful. We've pulled in an extra, what, 2 or 3, haven't we? So basically got the burley bag and the burley block in the bag on the bottom, and that's drifting out the back there like that. And then we've got the squid jigs right at the back, and we're just on them through the burley trail.
I thought that fucked everything, but I got to.
Sure. It's a nice whiting. This is far. Not having it. Alright. I really meant to laugh. Wasn't really that nastiness, of course. Because it's just ironic. Literally this half of the boat is catching nothing, zero.
Zilch.
This guy's just cleared it up, squid after squid after squid, and then he goes, you know what, I just might throw out and see if I can catch some whiting. Next minute, I turn around and he's bringing 2 in. 2 of them, and then 1 jumped out of the boat, which is kind of calmer, I suppose. Not really, because I'll be pleading later on for some fish.
Yeah, that's right. So you're laughing and giggling, but you're going to go home empty-handed, mate. Keep this attitude, all right? I don't enjoy speaking to you like this. I don't. Take no pleasure in it whatsoever. Where'd you get the whiting from? That's all I fucking hear, you know? Your face. When I looked up, you're just like, you're fucking joking. Oh, sick.
Unbelievable. It's even worse when you're on fire.
Yeah.
Your whole bloody personality just gets unbearable. You don't feel for me at all.
Brings me great joy.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Look at him go.
Maybe gentle one, I don't want to throw it down. Bang! That's fucking
Just took it?
decent, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was a ripper. What do you got?
Just a monster.
Oh, a monster puffer!
Fair enough. Look at the size of him. That's your fugu style on it.
They're Japanese.
Oh,
Oh, there's another customer gone. Yep. He's thought to himself, you know what?
Oh, he's seen us dominate. The guy can't.
Stop bagged out on whiting, I'm going back in. These boys can sort of hang around and flounder around in their little wallow, little pool, little filth. We call this the Fine and Joe grind. So when things aren't going your way, you just got to grind it out. Just got to stick in there. You got to really dig your trenches in. Dig your heels in the sand. Speaking of sand, it's getting quite shallow. Oh, you got it? In an instant, just blew up 20 knots. So the 680 probably be all right, but in the old Pride,
Yeah, home time.
it's time to go home. Just let the wind push straight on the pier. Look at that, perfect. And if you enjoy our content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll catch you somewhere out in the big blue.